Shannon, tell me, what do you think overall, if someone's a LinkedIn novice, what do you think that they need to know? Or even if they've been on the platform for a while, what do you think is the keys to success?
The key to success is really about consistency and showing up on the platform. Posting, one piece of content like every month or, once a week isn't going to be enough. You need to show up. If you are using LinkedIn to help grow your business, then you need to be creating content that helps deliver value to your target audience. Like what are their pain points? Talk about those things. Talk about how you can help fix those things, or maybe give them ideas on ways that they can fix them themselves. It's about reciprocity. All right. So if you're going to show up on LinkedIn, don't just post and ghost. Make sure that you are also going and engaging with other people on LinkedIn, leaving comments and engaging with their content.
Yeah, and once you're on LinkedIn for a while, what do you, on the reverse side, what do you think is the key to optimizing your profile?
So for me, what I always tell people is if you are using LinkedIn to generate new business, then don't make your profile a resume. You're not looking for a job. You're looking for clients. You're looking for customers. So for me, your profile should be a representation of your website and the messaging that your website delivers, all right? But also making sure that it's your face and not your logo that's on your profile. All right. And making sure that your profile picture is professional and that there are no other people in the image, that it's just you, because people want to do business with people. All right. They see your face, it makes it easier for them to engage with your content. Absolutely. And, when you think about networking, think about going to a event in person. You're not going to go up to somebody and pitch your services immediately, right? When you meet somebody in person, you ask them what their name is, you ask them what they do, like you engage them, you ask them questions about themselves to get them talking. And it's going to be through that conversation that eventually maybe your services will come up. But to come right out the gate and pitch, that's not the way to do it. And so you want to think of LinkedIn as like you're networking in person. All right. Introduce yourself, but don't tell your whole story. Nobody needs to know your whole story right out the gate. Engage them first, ask them questions.
You know, Shannon, as I mentioned, I do some, outside of hosting this podcast, I do some work as a professional speaker, and I often use LinkedIn for cold outreach. And, one of the things that's worked for me is um, giving a couple of sentences of an introduction to start the conversation and really allowing them to invest in me by the little I give to them because then it piques their interest. So tell me, if I'm a speaker and I want to generate more leads on LinkedIn, what do you think is the key to accomplishing that goal?
So you're already doing the cold outreach. So the next step with that would be to make sure that you are putting content and offering value on regularly. So like create a schedule and post content on that schedule and be consistent with it and be persistent with it, because when you are doing your cold outreach and reaching out to people, the first thing they're doing is they're looking at your profile. All right. They need to know who you are and what you do within those first couple seconds. All right. But if you're posting content, that's the next thing that they look for. They're going to scroll down and say, okay, this person posts content on a regular basis. Let's see what Kevin has to say. All right. So making sure that, because it's when we're doing cold outreach, we're taking. All right. But when we provide content and value, we're giving. So it's got to be equal give and take. You can't just like, I don't work with clients where all they want to do is just the lead gen portion of it. Because if they're not writing content and offering value, then my efforts are wasted and they're not going to generate the kind of leads or quality leads that they're looking for.